All right, working our 90-90 kick series. I'm going to want to make sure that I have a nice tall spine. So I need to kickstand my hands into the ground and make sure my elbows don't bend during this. I can also hold on to external objects like chairs or anything that's stable and not going to move. Idea is just I just want to keep my spine up nice and tall. Now the name of the game is that I'm going to try to lift this leg up as high as I can up off the ground. And holding as much height there, I'm going to go kick out nice and slow. And my goal is to try to achieve my best quad contraction here at the end of that kick. Now, if I can't get, because my hamstring's too tight, I'm going to just try to hold that best squeeze as much as I can and really try to actively lengthen out that hamstring as best as I can. If I start shaking at the end range there, that is totally okay. So lift up high as I can, hold as much height as I go into my kick, get to a good quad squeeze, and then work a hamstring curl coming back in, and then getting a good hamstring squeeze here at the bottom of that while still holding height. I should be feeling a really awesome burn and contraction in the groin and inside quad on that front leg there. I'm going to make sure that you're isolating the hips and the legs. So what I mean by that is when I go to kick, if I notice that my back starts to round, then I need to make a real cognizant effort and try to brace my hands in a way to where I can't give myself the option to move through my spine in order to do leg motions here. So now for the back leg, I like to have people post their inside hand to the outside of their front leg and then kind of turn so that their chest is facing between their hands. Now with the back leg here, I want to make sure when I kick, I don't want to let my foot swing out and my toes start pointing up to the ceiling. So I almost want to imagine like I'm trying to kick slightly behind me so that the side of my foot stays facing up towards the ceiling, and I feel a really awesome contraction here in the side of my glute. Same exact concept like the front leg. I'm going to lift up as high as I can, and I'm going to slowly kick out, get a good quad squeeze here at the end, and then I'm going to slowly pull in and get a good hamstring squeeze while still holding as much height there. And again, trying to keep that leg back behind me and not letting this drift forward. For the back leg kick, if I notice that when I go to kick and I start bending at the elbows, that means I'm using my trunk in order to get hip motion. So what I need to do is either post out a little bit more or go down to an elbow. I'm just going to take out the trunk angle as much as I need to so that it's near my capacity or it's a struggle to try to lift that leg up off the ground. Also, if I feel that contraction at all in my low back, I need to, again, take some of the trunk angle out by leaning out more to the side or posting to an elbow. That way, when I go into my kick, I feel like my glute is doing most of the work there and I'm not getting too much in the back.